I'd probably say this thing's a goner. Well, that looks like it melted off. He was charging it the other day off of these. Good afternoon, everyone. In this video, I checked out a 2001-ish Ford Taurus. I don't remember exactly what year it was, but the customer said it was leaking coolant. I went and diagnosed it, found out it was the water pump, and then you'll see where I go back and actually do the water pump. But my memory card was corrupted, so I didn't have an intro or an outro. So here's my intro telling you that my memory card was corrupted, and I salvaged what I could. The video's not the greatest, but I wanted to get a video out for you guys. So sorry, next week will definitely be better, and thank you guys for watching. Let's get the gate or the car open. Ooh, like a big dog in there. Alright, so this one is a water pump also. I'm going to pressure test it again, but I came by and I looked and I can see it coming out of that shaft there. The hardest part about this all is getting all this out of the way, so battery and everything, to get all the bolts off the water pump and pulled out. Kind of a crappy place to put a water pump. Instead of on this side, it's back here. Kind of dumb. Do you want to be on camera? You want to say hi? No? You're gonna do it for the gram? Wave hi? Oh, I locked everything. Hopefully I don't drop anything down this. That would suck. I wonder where this goes, if this is someone's property or just the just the way back there. Let's go pressure test this really quick. And let's get a flashlight. Super bright out. My eyes are bothering me right now. Well, that looks like it melted off. He was charging it the other day off of these. Holy crap. Are you sending me Instagram stuff? Oh, he's in there sending me Instagram stuff. Alright, let's pressure test this real quick. Oop. Use this adapter. That don't look so hot either. Oh yeah, definitely coming from that water pump there. All right, let the pressure out. Then put this pressure tester away. All right, let's toss that back in there. I'm not sure really what we're gonna need on this. So we'll go 8 and 10 and a 13. And let's go ahead and get the long 10 in here. Let's grab some needle nose. Let's grab our channel locks. Let's grab a ratchet. 3/8 ratchet. Let's get 1/4 inch 10 and 8, and let's do 10 and 8 on our 3/8. This is our 3/8 ratchet. This is our 1/4 inch impact ratchet. You can change this with different bits, but I use the 1/4-inch bit. I really don't know what else I'm gonna need till I get over there. So for now, let's grab a flathead screwdriver too while we're at it. Oh, we need to grab our tarp and everything too. Let's take our tarp up there. Really, again? Alright, set our tools here. Let's grab our coolant bucket. That way we're not spilling everywhere. Whew. I think, where's the sun at? I'm gonna grab our umbrella. Alright, well, apparently I'm a terrible cameraman again. The battery died. I went over and changed it, and then I cleaned the hood. I don't know if I put all that in there. I cleaned the hood, then I put the umbrella on, and I pulled the battery out, which was a positive and a negative, and then I pulled the battery tray out, got that out of there, and then I was using this swivel socket to get the bolts out of the water pump right there. So I've only got a couple more to get. Oh, hey. How's it going? Good, how are you? There's our customer. There's a long bolt. All right. That sucked. I'm sorry, guys. I'm terrible with the camera some days. All right. Let's see. Did I get all the bolts? I think there is. I think that was it. All right. So now we've got to separate the two halves here. There we go. This is all water coming out of it. He just filled it with water. It's all going in my bucket. Thankfully, it's just water. All right. Yep, it was leaking out the bottom there. Oh wow, those bearings are shot. Whew. All right, I'm gonna grab the other water pump and change my gloves, and then probably clean the camera real quick, just in case I got it dirty with that. All right. Had to take a phone call from the tax lady for my taxes. But right now I'm just cleaning the mating surface here. All this gunk off of here. All right. I had to put this up. That sun was kicking my butt. Like, you know what?
When I pulled my son, I'm like, that's a smart idea.
Yeah, I didn't feel like getting more sunburnt today, and it's a good product. the guy who made it, he does paintless dent repair.
Oh.
So he does high-end fancy cars, Porsches, all that stuff. He's got a ton of videos. He puts this mount on those high-end cars. No scratches, no nothing. As long as the paint's clean, that's why I wet your paint and I wiped off all the sand and dirt and everything so it wouldn't scratch it. And then popped it on there and it won't leave any marks. So, pretty good product.
Yeah.
Oh, let's not rip the gasket on this thing. I've had it for about a year now and not a single issue. The only thing you can't do is put it on like wraps, like on my truck there. But he told me that. It'll leave rings on it. I tested it on my truck. It leaves rings. So.
I think it's so cool how they do these wraps nowadays. They negotiate a smaller settlement.
Did you lose a socket?
Yeah.
Here you go. It was sorry, I just looked at it and seen right now. It was down here behind the battery tray. Yep, I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, I bet he was doing the battery or something and dropped that in there.
And
so
you couldn't get to it.
Yep. I couldn't get to it without pulling the tray. So I was like, I'm sure he would like this back in his toolkit.
Oh yeah.
So you say you're going to be getting rid of this in maybe a year or so?
Thinking about it, you know.
They're not terrible cars.
No, it's close to 240,000 miles.
Yeah.
So it's getting close, and I drive out to Ontario to and from.
All right, last bolt. Last bolt, and then I'm going to hand do them all. I do.
Okay.
I do.
Zelle, Venmo.
Yeah, I've never set up Venmo. I don't know what's that on.
Chase
Zelle.
Okay.
So convenient having Zelle. I like it. So quick, and it's actually pretty safe.
Yeah.
When I first started and people were asking, you take Zelle, and I was like, no, I don't know it. When I started using it, I prefer Zelle. All right, I'm gonna grab my pressure tester real quick. Make sure we don't got no more leaks. Okay, so we have our water pump on. Now we're going to pressure test it. Make sure we're not just pouring out somewhere before we put all that back together. That one sucked without pulling all the stuff off around it. No, it's not leaking now. So what we'll do, we'll notate where that is, and heard something. All right, we'll notate where that is, and then we'll just keep putting this back together. And I don't see any other leaks or anything. I don't hear anything.
No, the people to come to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Now they would have to meet somewhere.
Yeah.
And then when he died, these people moved in. No, basically squatters.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a constant flow of in and out of people getting their drugs.
Hmm.
Cops were here all the time. And
Yeah.
finally, they got them out of there.
Yeah, living at the corner, we see a lot of cops coming down either this street or that's always usually this little neighborhood back here. It's bad back there. It sucks.
More in that vacant lot that's across the street from you. That big.
Oh, there used to be. I can't tell you how many people I've chased out of there. Thankfully, they're cleaning that up now.
Yeah.
I won't hold my breath though.
When we first got this, we looked at this one and the yellow one right there.
And probably a better price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one was like $50,000 less.
Wow.
A little bit smaller lot.
There was also this hose clamp down there on the transmission. I don't know where that came from.
That's when I was putting some hose clamps on and it dropped it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's yours. All right, let me grab the coolant. And we'll fill it up and then we'll jump it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab my jumper and let's see if we can get it started. I'm gonna try my small jumper. See if it's got enough boost for it. All right, we're gonna try the Avapal. What model is this? The Avapal A68. See if we can get it started with this little thing. I'm sure it will. Is this thing still dead as a doorknob?
It got some charge now
when you were doing that?
Yeah.
All right.
Because it started to get some turn, but not enough to start it.
Yeah. All right, I'll take this glove off and give it a start. It's my personal phone. I'll call him back.
Yeah.
Fired right up.
I mean, if I don't know the number, I don't answer. And if you don't leave me a message, I'm not calling back.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing must be really dead if it's not trying to stay running. All right, let's try it again.
Ready?
No, not quite yet. Let me unplug this. Oh. Okay. Let me grab my other jumper. So this will get it started, but then it shuts itself off. My other one will at least keep it started, then keep some voltage. You might need a battery. All right, I need that jumper behind you real quick. Unplug it. All right. I just like how small those other ones are. But that's my biggest problem with those small ones. They just
started but not hold it.
Yep. Yeah, you have 0 volts. That battery's dead. All right, you want to fire it one more time for us? See, this didn't start it as fast either, but it'll keep it running. And I'm pretty sure that was power steering that we were hearing, because I'm not seeing nothing. It sounded right here.
Yeah, I figured this was probably dead next. I guess when I was working on it, I reached in and turned it off. I guess I hit the emergency blinker light.
Oh.
And I didn't notice they were on, and it kept running, so it completely drained it dead.
And then it's been sitting like that.
Right.
Yeah, I'd probably say this thing's a goner. Alternator's charging, but that battery's not going to take it. That pump is noisy. I see it's remanufactured too. I'm gonna attempt to turn it off and see what it does. Oh, oh. Oh, nope. It's not even gonna hold anything. All right, I'll turn it back on. So I clearly can't test drive it, but we'll warm it up till the heater comes on and then